right, y'all, here is a trying to conceive update. So I was in Texas, out of town for 4 or 5 days. I got home yesterday, but the entire time that I was out of town, I was tracking my ovulation. So previously I said I wasn't going to use the app because it charged you, but there's a free version. I guess the premium version just does like different charting and stuff or whatever, and like comparisons and stuff, which I really don't need. I just need to know when I'm ovulating, child, okay? So apparently the first prediction I had for my period on my Fitbit app, which I need to put a screen recording, it was showing that I ovulated almost immediately after my period, or my fertile window opens like the last day of bleeding, or like right after I stopped bleeding, which is true based on these tests, because my period, the actual bleeding part of my cycle, was 5 days. And so I started testing on day 6, and then there's day 7, 8. Yesterday was day 9. So that's when I had my peak. So the peak happens 24 to 48 hours before you actually start ovulating. So I just took this one and it shows that it's low. So that means I'm ovulating now. Okay. So yeah, so I took the first one in the AM, and then I took the next 3 in the PM, and then this one I just took in the AM, because what I've read is that it doesn't matter what time of day you take it, it's the concentration of your pee. So you don't want to like drink a lot of water or drink a lot of anything before you actually take the test. I'm gonna do my best to take them, in the morning, so that way it's not like diluted with the hormone or whatever. But I'm gonna show y'all my screenshot. I'm gonna do a screen recording so y'all can see my Fitbit app, and then you can see the Pre-Mom app. So I'm using the free version of that. So I take a picture of it and it puts in the app, and it lets me know my LH levels, which is the hormone to detect ovulation. Sorry, y'all. I just woke up and like brushed my teeth and washed my face. But anywho, yeah, just wanted to share that with y'all. I have it in the app, but I'm still keeping my little notebook just in case, because technology, okay? And I don't know how the app reads it, because honestly, all these look the same to me. But I guess now because it's days later, but whatever. The app reads it and it gets it. Good morning, y'all. I'm heading back to work today. Gonna keep testing, and my period's supposed to be here in like a couple weeks. So we'll see if I get one, and if not, that's okay. We're gonna keep. No, if we don't get a period, that's good. Okay, we're pregnant. Which y'all get the live reaction, live footage, all of that. If I do get a period, that's okay, because this is my first cycle using the ovulation test. So we'll see. Now I know when I ovulate. So boom, 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 boom. We're going to do boom, 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 boom. And also, I realized what I'm going to do is once I start seeing that LH level like start to rise, I'm just going to be boom, boom, booming. Like I know the peak, but once it starts to rise, because sperm can live inside the body for several days. So I'm just gonna start boom boom booming, okay? Boom boom booming, so it can be there. But me and my husband manifested last night that I'm pregnant and that my son is there, because I want to get this book that I saw this black lady read. Finally, someone who's on her fertility, or who's on her TTC Journey, but it's called Supernatural Childbirth. So I want to get it. I was trying to see if my library had it through my phone, so I could just have it on my phone and like listen to it too, but I didn't see it. So I'm gonna see if I can get that, because I just want to, I'm immersing myself in this journey. Like literally, if you go on my YouTube, that's all that comes up. That's not all that comes up, but now a whole bunch of TTC journeys, pregnancy videos, what to pack, pregnancy vlogs, what to buy for baby, all of that stuff, ovulation testing, all that stuff pops up. I'm just immersed in it right now. I'm in the thick of it. So gone down that rabbit hole, but it's a good rabbit hole to be down. I just, when I do something, I want to do it well. So I want to be educated, I didn't have this experience with Harper Girl, so I'm going to have this experience with my son. And that's what we're doing. Researching, learning, immersing myself in it. Okay? I think that's all I got to tell y'all. Back to work. Very ghetto. 10 out of 10 would not recommend. Hey, y'all. Here's a TTC Journey update. So I had a peak earlier this week. I had a peak, okay? And I've just been tracking my ovulation so I can see where my LH levels are throughout my cycle. So I've been taking it in the morning because you're supposed to have like very undiluted pee, okay? So I take a test this morning thinking it's going to plateau, because I'll put the screen grab up here of what my tests have been looking like. I take one this morning and it is super dark. And I'm like, what the heck? Am I ovulating again? I have no idea what's going on. So I take a picture and it says my LH level is at like 1.3 something or 1.4 something, which is super high. Last time it was like 0.8. So I'm ovulating today, or I'm going to ovulate tomorrow. So since I got this really high peak, I'm going to test again today. And I'll probably do that after brunch or whatever, or right before I go. But it's just, I'm like, am I ovulating twice? So there's different ways that you can ovulate. So you can ovulate and have a super high peak and come down. You can ovulate and just have high results for a few days and then come back down. Or you can have multiple peaks. But this one is high. So I have to be ovulating. Luckily, we had sex, not last night, but the night before. So there's some buddies in there. But definitely need to have sex tonight. Definitely needs to happen. That's crazy. So maybe I don't ovulate on day 9, because today is day 14, or what's today's? I feel like I don't have a book. So yesterday was 14, but today is day 15 of my cycle. So yeah, anywho, I'm mind boggled, I'm baffled, I'm in shock, I'm confusion, but I'm so glad I'm tracking. That's crazy. Y'all saw that test? That's insane. And the levels are super, 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 super high. So yeah, I thought that maybe I was pregnant already, but maybe not. And it's possible to ovulate twice, or like be a hyper ovulating person and ovulate multiple eggs. But I don't think it's necessarily possible to ovulate twice, like release one egg and then release another one. But we'll see. Thank God for the Pre-Mom app, because it's changing with my testing and seeing, because I mean 0.8 and 1 point something is definitely higher. That's wow. Good morning, beautiful people. Oh, I forgot my earrings. I am 1 day post-ovulation. So I just ovulated yesterday, and I made the decision this morning when I was talking to God. Once I ovulate, I'm not going to drink the tea or take the conception vitamins, so that my body can do its thing with fertilization, implantation. So I'm just gonna take my prenatals until I take a test next Friday, which is the weekend before Mother's Day, and that would just be an awesome Mother's Day gift. So yeah, so the tea I showed you and these vitamins. So I'm gonna hold off on those. Just gonna keep taking my prenatals. Just wanted to update y'all. So yeah, I plan to take a test, which is 1 day before my period. So my cycle this time is longer than 22 days. I just took my first test at work, this one right here, because on the app it says you take after 8 o'clock in the morning because that's when it's higher. And I will say that these before coming back to work were taken like after 8 a.m. So a piece of hair gets stuck under there. So I was looking at these and I was like, why am I even keeping these? Because I can't even read them. So although they've dried out, you can see the difference a little bit between the days. because I'm looking at it, this is lighter, this is light, this is dark, and I'm comparing it to the test line. And as you can see, like darker, it gets light. This is when I thought I was ovulating, but I just had a peak. And then we get lighter, 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 and lighter. And then here, like this was taken 2 days ago, but you can still see how dark it is in comparison. So yeah, so now post ovulation, I'm doing it twice a day. So like post ovulation, I do it twice a day. Well, I only did it once, twice a day here, the day of ovulation and the day after. I think I'm gonna test again today just to see one more time, and then I'll go back to my single days, or I might just go back to single day testing. But the app does suggest twice a day just for more accuracy. So I wasn't gonna keep these, but I'm glad I am, because even though I have the app, you know, just in case I can't access it for some reason when I go to the doctor, then I have it. Also, I'm doing a lot of pregnancy vlogging today because I feel like this time we got it right. I'm pregnant because I want to have good implantation, fertilization, all of that. So yeah, here's to getting pregnant on my second cycle. Let's go, TTC. Sorry, and I forgot to mention, I've been tracking my BBT, which is basal body temperature. It's your temperature early in the morning. I don't have a special thermometer for it. I've been using the one that we have. I just put it on my nightstand, so as soon as my alarm goes off, I pick it up and I test my temperature. And I have noticed it's correlating with ovulation. So when I was ovulating, my temperature did go up just a little bit. It's nothing noticeable. It went up like 0.1. And then again, after ovulation, it went down like 0.1. So it's correlating. I know it's not exact because it's not a basal body temperature thermometer, but it works. It's the one you just put on your temple to see. So I'm using that as well. Also tracking my cervical mucus because, baby, yesterday would have been the day I was ovulating, because you usually ovulate after your peak LH. Y'all, it was like a snot rocket. When they say egg white, it's not even egg white to me. It's like, to me, it's like snot. It's like your vagina sneezes and then it's there. Oh, this is happening. All these TTC vlogs. Can't wait to get to the pregnancy vlogs. And I'm not gonna do any testing in between because I don't want to stress myself out and be like, is that a line? Is that a line? Is that a line? So I'm going to wait. It's gonna be crazy because I'm gonna find out super early that I'm pregnant. So on May 6th, we'll find out. So I probably won't come back up here until then. And that'll be great, Mother's Day weekend. So yeah, this will probably be the end for this TTC Journey vlog. And the next one will be testing, because at this point I've reached my peak. So when I come back, I'll be testing and we'll see. And hopefully no more periods, no more pads and tampons and cramps.